Hey Aquarius. So we are going to look at the past, we're going to look at the present and the near future. All right, this is not going to resonate with all Aquarius out there, but if it does, I have an extended video. At the end, I'll tell you how to get access to that. Also, if it doesn't resonate, try another reader. Somebody out there will have your story, and I really hope that you find your story, darling, because it's so fun when someone is telling your story and you get to sit there and listen and be like, how the hell do you know that, girl? I just don't know how the hell you know that. Okay. All right, so if you are new here, welcome. I am Nicole. These readings are timeless, so, it doesn't really matter when you have gotten them. So the recent past, we have the Five of Wands clarified by the star, you, right? And you could have had conflict with somebody over wish fulfillment, okay? Like, you and someone you care about could have had opposing views on what would make you happy versus what would make them happy. Like, I know these siblings, and they have different viewpoints on what they want to do with their parents' estate. One sibling wants to hold on to it for future generations. The other sibling, wants to sell. So what would make one person happy and fulfilled regarding a person, place, or thing is very different than what would make someone else feel happy and fulfilled about a person, place, or thing, okay? This is your card, the star, and the star is about wishes and desires that make you feel fulfilled on the inside. And usually what makes us feel fulfilled is connecting to our values. Well, people are really passionate about their core values, especially their top 3 values, right? That's why the Seven of Wands is here. I see, you may have opposing views about something, and people are taking a stand and firmly believing in their view. You're not moving, you're not shaking, and they're not moving, and they're not shaking, because people are very passionate about how they feel, right? And then comes the Hermit. So, it's like, okay, I want to get married. You don't agree with marriage. I've been here 5 years. The Hermit comes along. What should I do? How do I resolve this? So someone took some deep reflection and introspection, and they consequently took authentic action that was in alignment with their true self. And this could have resulted with a separation from a person, place, or thing. All right? Maybe a separation that you didn't want. Okay? And with the Page of Cups here, for some of you, obviously they didn't want it either, because we have the Page of Cups. Someone could have recently communicated with you after you backed off a little bit, some of you, right? The Page of Cups talks about also somebody being in their feelings as a result of some type of separation. I feel like either, this separation from a person, place, or thing triggered your abandonment issues, or it triggered somebody else's abandonment issues. So, but with the Page of Cups, looking at the Hierophant, looking at the Hermit, you may have had some recent communication, contact, or conversation through an email, a text, one-on-one, or, y'all are calling each other again. With this, depends on what the person, place, or thing is, okay? So with the Hermit, also some of you could have separated from this person, place, or thing and just accepted a new offer from someone new. Like, I know this Aquarius rising who was seeing an Aquarius sun, and it didn't work out, so he backed off, the Hermit, and he started seeing a Gemini. All right. But another example is, I know an Aquarius who was dating somebody for 2 years, and she asked for a commitment, and he didn't want to give it to her, so she backed off. And now he has called her again to try and renegotiate a compromise. Okay, so that could have been in some of your recent past. Okay. For others of you with the Hermit here, and you may have initially had a very strong viewpoint, but you got some data, information, news, stats from a doctor, lawyer, broker, realtor that broadened your perspective about the matter. And you may have become, with the Page of Cups, as a result of this new information, a little bit more flexible on your viewpoint, okay? Like, for instance, the siblings who was considering selling their house discovered that their property was prime real estate. So they could sell now and get $100,000, or sell next year and get $250,000. So, you know, that Hermit, that going within, getting more information or higher learning, like stats, doing some research, talking to people, a doctor, brokers, enabled someone to have a more, enabled someone to make a more educated decision. And so with the Page of Cups, they could have renegotiated their viewpoint, their offer. So with the example of the siblings who wanted to sell, when she found out that, you know, next year she could easily make twice as much, she no longer wanted to sell. Okay, so that could have been the case for some of you, you know, like, I know this guy, like, for instance, my aunt, she wanted to live by herself, and I want her to stay with me. So, you know, what would make me happy, the moon in Aquarius, is if she stayed here. What made her happy is if she had autonomy. You know, I value family, she values autonomy, right? So both of us were very strong in how we felt. She was looking for a place, and I wanted her to stay, right? So she was done. She was moving out, but then a doctor came along and told her she had the beginning stages of dementia and Alzheimer's, and she just had a stroke. Well, with that information, it kind of made her renegotiate her viewpoint. You know, maybe she shouldn't try to be autonomous right now, you know, because there are different things to consider. All right? That is in your recent past. The present is the Six of Wands. So you have somebody's full attention. I don't know if it was this person from the past, romantically, if it's the new person that some of you are dealing with. I don't know if this is somebody who you've been dealing with, or vice versa. Maybe someone has your attention. Right? This could be a group of admirers who are just watching you, or all the above. I don't know if you're on social media, if you're on dating apps, if this is happening at work, if this is happening online, if this is happening at your home, but I definitely feel like a lot of eyes are on you with the Six of Wands here. Right? Now, somebody with the Six of Wands thinks that you are better than all the rest. You know, we started the reading with the Five of Wands, which could talk about romantic rivalry, right? Well, with the Six of Wands, you won. You defeated your romantic rival, or vice versa, right? Are you, like, I know an Aquarius who is a man, and he has a girlfriend, and there's someone who's trying to come between them. So he could have chosen, like, there may not be a romantic rival anymore in his case, okay? But the Five of Wands could also talk about vocational competition. Maybe you were going for a job where a lot of competition was for this particular job, right? But with the Six of Wands and the present, you won. All right. So the Six of Wands basically talks about some form of victory could have been taking place or is recently taking place for you. I know a client who left her 3-year boyfriend, a relationship with her boyfriend for 3 years because he wouldn't marry her, right? And her eggs are getting older. She's getting older. She's lost 3 years where she could have been giving birth to children. Now, you know, the more years pass, the closer she's going to get to birthing children with, Down syndrome and stuff, right? So she left and she was serious about it, right? Well, he came back with a ring and a date. All right, so that's her victory. That was her Six of Wands. He was like, oh, well, my goodness, this girl mean business. All right. I know an Aquarius who was awarded visitation for his children. His evil wife, ex-wife, tried to take the kids away from him, but, they awarded him some visitation. Also, if you are single right now, people find you really attractive. Yeah, you might be getting more attention than normal, or I feel like people are going to be a little bit more receptive to you than usual. All you really have to do is make the approach, right? The Six of Wands could also say that if you're single, you're going to meet someone who is confident, maybe in the public's eye, or they could just have a Facebook account and they could have 500 friends. It don't mean, that they're James Charles or something, but, they're in the public's eye. They could be successful. They're definitely confident, right? And they're going to put you on a pedestal. Okay. Also, if you're in a relationship and you got the Six of Wands and you guys have been working on putting something together like moving in with each other after having a long distance relationship or buying a house, those plans are going to succeed. They're going to go well. All right. The Six of Wands could also mean that professionally, goodness, you have reached an achievement at work that you are proud of. It could also represent a promotion or a raise, something like that. This card talks about recognition and success. So you could possibly date someone who is in the public's eye, or you could be in the public's eye on some level. All right, so the Six of Wands is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Maybe with the Six of Pentacles, one person was giving away love or sex to their partner, and the other partner was accepting it shamelessly, but, never really offered a solid commitment in return. With the Queen of Wands, somebody got tired of that. They are no longer willing to accept breadcrumbs. It's like either we're going to do this or I'm really going to leave you alone. But somebody truly recognized their value and they put their foot down, right? And realized, no, I deserve more than breadcrumbs. All right. Now, for some of you with the Page of Cups here, you just may need to communicate with your person and let them know what it looks like to be treated like a queen or a king. Like, you could be dealing with someone who just really doesn't know, like they have the feelings, but they may not have the training. And just don't make them feel, stupid because they were never raised to know how to treat a lady, Also, with the Page of Cups here, you could be dealing with someone that you have children with. The Page of Cups is here with the Six of Coins and the Six of Wands. You could have been awarded child support. You could be dealing with child support with your person. All right. The Six of Pentacles financially talks about sponsorships, investors, employment and hiring. It talks about donations, sponsorships, winning, right? If you have started a business, the outlook looks really good with the Six of Wands and the Six of Coins for November, all right? So I see some financial success you've had to a certain level, okay? It looks like it's going to continue. The next card that qualifies the Six of Wands is the Queen of Wands. So with the Queen of Wands, romantically, this is the person that you desire above all else. Non-romantically, this is someone who means a lot to you. Okay, it could be a relative, it could be a friend, right? You really exalt them high in your life. It could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, but romantically, you find this person, or they find you, really desirable, right? And this is somebody really important to you. Okay, the Queen of Wands is somebody, this could be your significant other, or someone who you want to be your significant other. Right? The Queen of Wands next to the Ace of Wands, this most definitely could either be, you either feel like this is the one, or you could feel like you just met the one. All right, with the Ace of Wands. Also, with these wands and these pentacles, somebody is just on the grind. You are focusing on building a business. With the Ace of Wands, you could have started a new job, right? I feel like you could have started a new project. I don't know, but many people are watching you, and they are watching you in admiration. All right. If you're single, the Queen of Wands could represent like accepting yourself, nurturing yourself, becoming at peace with who you are, and accepting your flaws and accepting your looks. You know, you realize that beauty is subjective, so you could have stopped subscribing to the unachievable ideals of perfection. Because you have this newfound confidence, I feel like you're going to attract some really high caliber people. I do see a host of admirers around you already. They could be watching you be entrepreneurial and focusing on your business. I know for a fact this is happening because one of my clients is a Leo, and he's been watching his Aquarius, okay? Your baby's mama could be a Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, or your significant other could be, or there could be, just like I said, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries that really means a lot to you. Like I said, I don't know if I said this earlier, but oh yeah, I think I did. My aunt, she wanted to move, and so she was all set to leave Wednesday, and everything fell through. So that's the victory that I have, you know, with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. A small victory, you know, is something like that. Okay, now next we have the Ace of Wands clarifying the Six of Wands. For singles, the Ace of Wands is saying that your soulmate is in close proximity to you. They may be sitting at a table next to you at a coffee shop. They could be at an ATM machine, behind you at an ATM machine. They could be drinking with their buddies at a bar, right, near you. So it looks like your soul, and the Queen of Wands, like Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands, this is the one for you. And this is who you want to be with right now more than anybody else. Okay, so, and you know, for some of you, this person is right around the corner. She's real, or he's real close. You guys could have already been in the same environment and you don't even know. Others of you could have started a new job, right? So I definitely feel like there are, with the Six of Pentacles, you could have had a dating pool, and now I'm talking to the men, and of the women that you were dating, you might in the near future find one that you find real hot, okay? And you might move into the direction with this real hot one, because you're going to feel like they're the one. I really feel like for a lot of you, the one is coming real soon, okay? All right, the near future is the Ten of Wands, clarified by the Temperance and the Three of Cups. So it looks like there's going to be some type of reconciliation. And with the Temperance card, it looks like this reconciliation is going to require patience and maturity. So I feel like if you were one of the people who backed off and your person who you backed off from called, I see you guys reconciling, and really like the Two of Cups is in the angel's hands, and I really feel like you guys are going to try and balance what you want, the Five of Wands, based and what someone else wants. You guys are going to try and balance that, okay? I feel like it could be a little burdensome maybe at times, and if you are already in a connection, maybe you guys are just going to be going to more celebrations, Thanksgiving, you know, you guys could be going out as a couple. I feel like you guys are going to be getting along with each other because you're going to be really balanced and patient and chilled. Like, I don't see you going off, right? I just see that you're exhausted with the Ten of Wands here. You know, you could be just in a really overwhelming situation with a lot of responsibilities. Like, my significant other has a moon in Aquarius and he's working graveyard, and it is so hard on him. Like, he's absolutely miserable with it. And he says that nobody talks to him at the job, and it's a lot of people who speak different languages. There's Africans there, they're speaking their language. There's Hispanics there, they're speaking their language. There's Chinese people there, they're speaking their language, and nobody's talking to my boo-boo. So he's not happy at all, like just stressed the hell out, the Ten of Wands. Some of you are just really, really, really stressed out. I know this Aquarius, I have an Aquarius client, and her daughter moved back into her home with 3 kids under 5, a newborn baby on the way, with no income or job. So now my client in her 50s comes home from work 8 hours a day, and her daughter goes to nursing school at night, right? So she has to watch 4 babies under 5 every single night, and work on the weekends in order to pay to keep a roof over everybody's house. So yeah, the Ten of Wands, some of you are just exhausted, you know, and what? Oh, that's 22 minutes. Okay. Yeah, some of you are just exhausted, and you're being advised, you know, to balance out your work with celebrations and parties and fun, and, you know, something that is going to help you destabilize I can't think of that word. Decompress, all right? All right, because it doesn't look like you're having too much fun these days, Aquarius. If you are in business for yourself and you've got the Ten of Wands and you can afford it, you might need an assistant, or you need to be able to say no to your boss, your kids, your spouse, right? You may need to take on fewer responsibilities. Some of you can automate your financials, like you can get automatic withdrawals for your businesses, or for your bills or something like that, right? So yes, I just basically feel like you need to be patient with yourself, enjoy yourself more, and such is life. The obstacle for you for the month is the Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups. So some of you could be dealing with a transition. Not all of you, okay? I know an Aquarius that's transitioning, all right? And Some of you could have got a divorce. The Ten of Pentacles is next to the Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups. Others of you with the Ten of Pentacles, you could be having some generational issues, problems with family. You could have felt really betrayed by someone in your family, and it just kind of left you heartbroken and sad. And I feel like you're trying to get close to your family again, or you're trying to rebuild these connections, but they just keep letting you down. And that is your challenge, okay? And they may not be letting you down. You may be holding on to things from a long time ago. Okay, Aquarius, let's take a look at your angel cards. What messages do your angels want to say to you, Aquarius? What messages do your angels have for you, Aquarius? What message does your angels have for you, Aquarius? Aquarius message for November is what? Clearing debt. You guys got that? No, you didn't get that. That was, I don't know who that was. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debt. You know, the Ten of Coins could talk about the challenges that you're not becoming financially free, or you don't have the finances that you want in order to like really navigate in this world. And it could, the obstacle could in fact be debt. The obstacle could also be that you make too much money and you don't have anywhere to move it, and now you've got to pay the IRS everything, okay? All right, your second angel message says positivity, faith, and optimism. Some of you are really dealing with the Leo, all right? Could be your wife, your kid's mother, somebody. Anyway, you open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are going on. Keep the faith and keep on going. All right, let's look at some charms. We're doing real good time, are we? Maybe not. Okay, somebody with an R in their name may impact you, okay? Wonder Woman. A lot of responsibilities, Aquarius. Like there's a lot of things you're going to be trying to do. Raise the kids, clean the house, or, you know, I just feel like there's a lot of things. So go easy on things. Ooh, this is the special key. This is very rare. This is like the one could be coming into your life, or you are already with the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. I see new doors opening for the two of you. Also, you may start a family with the Tree of Life here, all right? I see a Sagittarius that could play a big role in your life. I also see money from another country, so you could be visiting another country, and somebody that has a G in their name may be impacting you, my darlings. Okay, Aquarius. We are going to take a look now at how your person is viewing you. So we are going to lay out the cards now, I think. Oh, no, we're not. Okay. So we're not going to do that. I am going to finish this reading, Aquarius, at Vimeo and at my website. And if you want to hear more about your relationship, I'm going to look into what you don't see coming. Will you get married to this person? Where is the relationship going? Where is it going for singles? Where is it going for couples? How do they feel about you? What is their next action going to be? Is there someone else? All that good stuff, okay? So if you want to see the extended version of this reading, the link is in the description box and at the top of the comment section. It'll say click below for the Aquarius extended reading. There will be two links. One will take you to my website and the other will take you to Vimeo, where for a small fee you can see the extended video. Thank you for watching, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed my reading, and God bless.